Hey everybody, sorry I'm late. Computer wasn't cooperating on the computer right now. Just want to give my iPad a break. Sorry I'm late. Hope you're all doing good. Wow, everybody's here. Nancy, the Trips, Diana, Finn. I think that's it. Okay, it just looks like there's a lot more people, I guess, of all the chatting here. Hope everybody is doing good. I hope you guys can hear me. Don't think I'm muted, but just let me know. Hey, Robert. So this is just going to be regular California rolls. I already tried one. I got these from a supermarket called Sobeys today. So normally we go grocery shopping on Friday night, but neither Heath and I felt like it, so we went tonight instead. Okay, good. So my mouse looks like it's moving behind. Ooh, yummy, yummy. See, I like this the sushi at Sobeys better. They make it a lot better. It's more expensive though. Mmm. Mmm. Yum, yum. Hey, Night Riders Cal. Oh, you're cooking. What are you cooking? Hope everybody's doing good. I think I already said that. Well, sorry, guys, if I'm repeating myself. Hey, Lucky Irish, welcome. So, yes, go Canada. But I thought the juniors was last weekend. Yeah, he was happy. They had a lot of the games live on YouTube, so he was able to watch. So we don't have cable, right? So, so these are definitely made really well. I don't know who makes them at the other supermarket, but they're not made as well as these are. Did you see? I think I know what Oreo fish you're talking about, but I don't know if they're available here in Canada because I haven't seen them here yet. No, it's not. I'm trying to show you guys the shirt. It just says it's a Tommy Hilfiger shirt with a Canada with a maple leaf on it. See? It's not a Team Canada t-shirt. That's why you were saying go Team Canada. Because you thought I was wearing a Team Canada shirt. No, I'm not into hockey, right? So that would make sense. It does look like it. The logo, though, the maple leaf. So I can't remember what I was going to say now. Thanks, Tripsters. I can't remember what I was going to say. How's the weather here? I don't know. Still warm. It's nice and sunny out today. I don't know what the exact temperature is right now, but Jackie has to wear a shirt with Canada on it so she can remember where she's at. No, Robert, and nice try. I know you're trying to get the finger, but it's not going to happen. That's a nice try. I'll put it this way. I was walking to Sobeys today. The sun was out. I had a sweater on, right? But I could have walked over there without a sweater. I didn't even need to wear my jacket. But I had my winter jacket on. I had my sweater on and all that, and I was sweating. So, but then I feel warm all the time anyway, so I don't know if that was part of it. I mean, everybody feels the temperature different, right? Because growing up, my mom was always cold. I just got the refrigerator. Soon tell him what trying to make this live stream has been saying lately. Yeah, see, he always likes to go on around the same time I do. And that's okay, right? I'll just have to watch the replay. I think it's supposed to be starting soon or right about now. I can't remember what I was saying now. Thanks, Robert. No, I'm kidding. I'll just move on. And maybe I'll remember what I was talking about. I don't know. Oh, now I remember what I was talking about. My mom growing up, she was always cold. And I was always warm, which wasn't an issue until the summertime. She would turn off the AC in the house, and she would crank up the heat. And I would turn the heat down and turn the AC back on. You know what I mean? Like, and eventually I said to my mom, I said, look, just like get under the covers, under your blanket if you get too cold. When you turn it down right, you should heat up. I'm too hot. Hey, CRP Films, welcome again. You know, it's hard living with her, right? Just because she was always cold, and I was the complete opposite. My mom would be like, I don't care, I'm cold. I'm too cold. You gotta turn it down. Oh. Hey, you guys know someone like that? They're always cold. Anyway. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a very long stream. I don't know. I slept in a lot later than I normally would this morning. So this made me kind of eh. You know what I mean? I'll probably stay on for a bit, but I don't know. I'm indecisive today, guys. Indecisive. But yeah, right now around here, you can, as long as you're wearing a sweater, as far as weather's concerned, you can go without a jacket. Like, I wouldn't even say it's been really freezing yet. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But anyways, so it's about 15 minutes from our place. We just don't shop there because it's more expensive. But I went in search of some goodies to review. That's actually part of the reason why I went. Another reason was I didn't really have anything to eat for lunch. Like, the fridge is basically like nothing in it. Well, there's stuff in the freezer, but you know what I mean? Not anything you could just make individually. Hey, Nathan, welcome. So I thought, you know what, well, I'm going to go to Sobeys, right? Since I can't get there that often to see, you know, what foodie goodies I could find. I grabbed the Pillsbury strawberry shortcake cookies. I can't remember if I reviewed them or not. I reviewed them last year. I went back and checked my YouTube after. So I guess eventually down the line, I'll just bake those for Heath and I. What's another thing I got? I'll show you guys. Hold on. I got these. I'll just put them here because I don't feel like getting up again. And that's about all I could find. Like, there wasn't really anything, right? So then when Heath and I went shopping later, I did find the new pretzel M&Ms, so I'm going to be reviewing those. And I found Apple Jacks. It's too bad it's only for a limited time that they're back in Canada, like many, 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 many years ago. When I was a kid, I think, used to be able to get it here, and then they disappeared from Canada altogether. That cereal, and they just brought it back, but it's only for a little while. And then they're going to take away again. Like, why? Right? I guess maybe they just want to see how well it does. I don't know. I don't review cereal too often unless it's something like this limited edition lately, right? Plus, those kind of videos really don't do well on the channel, but I couldn't resist reviewing Apple Jacks. Just because it's been years since I've had them. I just want to see, if they're still as good as I remember. You know what I mean? I guess more for the nostalgia kind of factor. You know what I mean? So I do your shopping for you and I'm lazy. If you don't want to do your shopping, Robert, there is an app for that. There's Instacart or what have you, if you really don't want to do it. If you're talking about grocery shopping, like regular shopping, like, I don't know, just order on Amazon and that would deliver to your house. Oh. Apparently, I'm dropping food everywhere. Oh God, what's my favorite video on my channel? I have no idea. I guess if I had to pick, I would say my channel trailer. That I have posted at the top on my main page. I would have to say that's my favorite video if I really had to think about it. My second favorite probably would be, believe it or not, McDonald's buffalo sauce video. I had no idea they took the sauce away from McDonald's can. I know we finally got it. I did a review on it. It's actually one of my, that's my highest viewed video. Believe it or not. I think I checked it today and it was at like 4.5K views or something like that. It's only a minute and a half. You know what I mean? It just goes to show you, like, you just don't know what video is going to be popular or not, and what's going to get the most views. You know what I mean? It's just basically me saying, oh, hey, we have McDonald's buffalo sauce. I'm going to try it. Oh, it's good. There you go. I don't know. It's good. That was Hymandu's mom. I don't know, like, I'm sure you know what I mean, trips, right? And those of you guys in the chat who have channels, you just don't know what video is going to do better than another. You know what I mean? Depends what people are into, what they want to watch. You know what I mean? Yeah, I will say, you know what I mean? I don't know. I do notice with food reviewers in particular, I don't see a lot of women doing it. I mean, when, single channels, people that just do it on their own kind of thing. That and I don't know, while I think it's a great idea, these groups like the review crew and so on, I think it makes it harder for those channels that are not part of a, I guess, what would you call it? A collective or whatever you want to call it. They're just trying to, you know what I mean? These channels are part of those kind of groups. It is good, right? It helps some get more subscribers again, which I'm not. I'll tell you guys one thing. I'm not concerned about how many subscribers I have. However, is it does get a little frustrating sometimes. I'll see me go up to 1,160, and then YouTube takes some subscribers away, and then I'm back down again. And I don't know, I've been like that for a bit now. You know, I was worrying about it for a bit. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to, you know, have fun, make videos, and you know what I mean? And whatever happens, happens, right? And while I am happy, you know, for other channels, I see them growing. I'm like, how come I'm stuck? You know what I mean? I think part of it is, you know, I mean, I don't have time with my full-time job to like thoroughly research each idea that I come up with, and I would really prefer to research it first. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I do bad, like, and I'm not going to think about the numbers anymore because, no, I'm not monetized. Lucky Irish. No, you would see in the chat a little money symbol if I was. You can only get super chats if you're monetized. You know what? Everything. Yeah, exactly. My channel's a niche, right? I think that's really what it comes down to. You know what I mean? There's so many food review channels out there. You know what I mean? And YouTube, and it's a niche. YouTube isn't really, at least from what Pusa Studios said, that YouTube wanted to promote or give more video time to. I don't know. That's just what they were saying. I don't know if I buy that. If Pusa, do I think Pusa will ever come back? I don't think so. You know what I mean? It's been too long now. I was a part of their membership thing, but I discontinued it, right? Like, well, I canceled it. If they come back, then I'll reinstate it, but I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm not unsubscribing, though. You know what I mean? And it's too bad. I think if it weren't for the pandemic, they would still be doing what they do right now to this day, right? Because I know in the last video they did, they said the pandemic had hit their photo business pretty hard. So they needed to, you know, stop YouTube for a while and focus on that. What are my watch hours like? Oh, that's kind of personal. Almost at 2,000. I'm only 200 away from being halfway there, so like 200 views or 200 hours for being halfway. You know what I mean? I do the best I can with a full-time job, right? You know, like different stores we have. My hot sauce tastes like sriracha. Okay. Hey, Scott, welcome. And I heard about, I know here we got some new Frank's Red Hot sauces. I'm not going to be trying those. Just because I've got already, like, the Sixer sauce I'm trying to use very sparingly because that was not cheap. For that little bottle, it was like 12 American. It was really good and it was worth it. But I'm trying to, you know, not use it very sparingly. You know what I mean? So if I do run out, I'll eventually just buy another bottle. I do also have Frank's Red Hot. They have honey garlic sauce. That's kind of got a real kick to it. Hey, Cobra, you gonna behave yourself? It's hard, right? But with YouTube, you know what? I do the best I can. I just be myself. You know, I give you guys my honest opinion where I review something, and just the best I can from there. You know, I am probably gonna try and change my upload schedule again. Oh, one last piece. That's probably just. Or maybe I won't. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm not sure. So besides TubeBuddy, I use vidIQ. Because with vidIQ, I can see when they suggest the best times to post videos, right? TubeBuddy, I think the plan I have, it doesn't cover that. I'd have to pay more than I'm willing to pay. So that's why I have vidIQ for that. I don't really like vidIQ as much. I prefer TubeBuddy overall, but anyway. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I may just leave for now. I don't know. I'm like all over the place. One minute I'm like, maybe I should change it. Next I'm like, no, maybe I should just leave it the way it is. I think it's better if I just leave it the way it is because, you know what I mean? If you're consistent and you post at the same time, people will, know when you're posting your videos, right? Yeah. Forgive me, but no individual highs. No worries, Night Riders gal. I find that hard to do, right? I'll tell you something, guys. I wish I could say hi to everybody until you totally Drew's chat. I was, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Even and I'll tell you something. Those of you who are like, I can't on an iPhone or an iPad. You know what I mean? Just type the @ and it highlights the name. There is a way to do it. You know what I mean? You just download the Chrome app, and you put it when you used YouTube desktop mode. Then you go into a chat. It'll let you highlight the names. So I found a workaround for the iPad and the iPhone. I just do it on my iPad. Probably would work on the iPhone as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I get around it. I use Chrome and I use the YouTube desktop version. Every once in a while it tries to give me the mobile version, but I just tell it no. Oh, tuna melts. That sounds really good. Excuse me. You know what I mean? But I'm probably just going to leave my upload schedule the way it is. If you change it too much, you know what I mean? I think that, I don't know, that could turn people off, right? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's not really new, like Irish, actually. We in Canada actually got that sandwich months and months and months ago, except it was a different name here. Here it was called the famous chicken sandwich. So I don't know, in the States, in the US where you're at, I don't think they're calling it that. I'm assuming just a chicken sandwich. I haven't had a chance to see Ian's video yet. But yeah, if you want, yeah, it's just the same as the sandwich, exact same as the sandwich we got, except it's under a different name. And it's not very often we get stuff before you guys, so you know what I mean? Yeah. And if anybody could tell me, there's 2 kinds of Chips Ahoy's coming out in Canada. Hey, Leon. Chips Ahoy with the Cadbury mini eggs, and Chips Ahoy with Cadbury caramel. You guys don't know what caramel is? It's just chocolate with caramel inside it. I thought Sobeys may have had them. They didn't have it. At least our Sobeys didn't. If anybody can tell me if you see them anywhere else, that'd be great. I don't know. It's probably going to be a while before I can find them. By the time I find them, they're not going to be new anymore. I know. It's limiting too, right? When you can't really, when you don't drive and like, yeah, there's transit, right? But like, probably taking a bus, right? It could take a half hour, depending on where you're going, right? It takes a half hour to get there. Then you gotta, you know what I mean? And get back and like, I don't know. I might try and look. He and I have a weekend off together soon. I'll probably try and look for it then. Yeah. And what else? There's a Kit Kat chunky popcorn. Yes, you heard me say Kit Kat chunky popcorn was coming out or is out. I didn't see it today at either grocery store either. But yeah, you know what? Food review. It can be a tough niche, but I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? I just think that there's so many channels out there, and you know what I mean. If YouTube doesn't really put your videos out there, you know what I mean. I don't know. I think it's harder for smaller channels. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't understand. I'll be okay, guys. Sorry if I'm buffering a little bit. Heath did not charge the computer. So I got my work computer right now plugged into the power board near here. I've got the Mac plugged in there. I've got the ring light plugged in there. So I don't know if that's why it looked a little delayed for a second there. I do like it though, right? It just there's so many channels out there too, right? And it's hard when you're doing it yourself. You know what I mean? You guys, you don't see me promoting every day. I'll tell you what happens. My brain is just exhausted from. Give me 1 second. Am I gonna sneeze? I thought I was gonna sneeze. From dealing with people all day. You know what I mean? Like, so when I'm done, I'm like, try and promote, and like, I fall asleep. So I that's the problem, right? If it was me, if I wasn't doing it by myself, you know what I mean? Or maybe I don't know, the channel gets bigger, hire someone to promote videos. Anyway. Nothing wrong with having sandwiches for dinner. I love having years before it was even popular. I would have eggs for dinner. My mom thought I was crazy. She asked me one night. I think it was the first time. What are you having for dinner today? I couldn't think of anything I wanted, so I made, eggs and toast. And she was like, eggs? That's for breakfast. Patty melts. Yes, those are good too. I know. I love doing what I'm doing on the channel. I love doing those kinds of videos, right? So, and trying to do different things. You know what I mean? That's why I did that mini series on, vegetarian, the best vegetarian options at fast food places and so on, right? That, and it was also a holiday weekend, right? Because I didn't know how many reviews I could get out. That was the other reason. But, I just want to try and switch it up every once in a while. You know what I mean? And I know I'm doing something right with the channel because I was looking at my analytics yesterday. A lot of my traffic that comes to the channel is from Google search. So I got to be doing something right. I used to be concerned, am I doing something wrong? What am I not doing? What am I doing right with the channel? Am I not doing right with the channel? I don't concern myself with that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, just do what I enjoy doing, and people don't watch, fine. If they don't want to watch, that's fine too. You know what I mean? So, anyhow, as long as I'm still having fun doing this, which I am, I'm going to keep doing it. No, I just a couple reasons too. I haven't been only doing one live. The past few weekends, I did feel down around the holidays because it was our first Christmas without the dog, and first Christmas without my friend being around and stuff. But I'm sure last year was rough on a lot of people. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much, Night Rider's Gal. Thank you. Yeah, I know you guys support the channel and love the content. You know what I mean? I guess, I don't know. I haven't felt myself, to be honest. since Doug passed away. It's good days and bad days, right? She was with us for a long time, so yeah. As long as you guys enjoy watching, that's what keeps me, and I love doing this. That's what keeps me going. We have a clown problem. Well, you have a few problems. I'm glad I'm in Canada right now. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying anything else. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the year, and I think it's just everything Keith and I have been through this year. Like, he and I are both blah some days. I'll tell you, he's going to hate me for mentioning this, but I'm going to say it. The other day at work, he said he almost had a panic attack. So, I guess I had another one since. But, so it's been rough on both of us. You know what I mean? But at least we have each other. But, like, I really wish I could go back to Ontario. You know what I mean? Well, trips, while I loved your New Year's Eve live stream, it really made me feel homesick. I try about shit crazy. Yes, I would agree 100% with that. Like, I will say this. People should be looking to Canada right now about how a country that's has democracy should be behaving. No offense, and that's all. I don't want to say too much, right? I don't want to, you know what I mean, because no one ever agrees when it comes to politics or religion. So those are topics I try and stay away from. You know what I mean? Yay! Oh, yeah, a cold bag of milk waiting for me. It's going to be expired by the time I get to Ontario. Yeah, but again, I know it's been harder for everybody. I find even, like I mentioned to you guys this before, doing customer service over the phone, and I've been doing this for 3 years now. This year has been the hardest. You know what I mean? 'Cause everybody's just like tired of all the uncertainty and with the pandemic, and now there's the new strain and all this, but what's done with it or whatever. Yeah. Maybe a little training by the time you get it. I've seen, what was it? What's that channel? Was it the Mythical Guys? I can't remember the channel right now. But like I've seen other channels eat 10-year-old M&Ms and stuff like that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I think I can pass. I know Heath doesn't miss bagged milk. He likes the jugs. I said, you know what? I think with the bagged milk, you got more. You know what I mean? You got more milk than you do with the jugs. Because the jugs we have are the same price as the bagged milk. And I don't know. Because once in a while we get the jugs back when we were in Ontario race. They had the jugs and the bagged milk in cartons. Well, jugs, if you go to like 7-Eleven or like, you guys remember Becker's? Becker's is a convenience store that I don't think they're around anymore. But anyways, they used to have like this little tiny, mini jugs you could get of like the white milk or like chocolate milk. And then the big ones. It's not wrong. And I don't know. I guess the thing, when it comes to the bagged milk thing, everybody, I guess, outside of Canada, it's just understandable. I guess they don't know unless they Google it, but they assume the whole country, the whole of Canada has bagged milk. And that's actually not correct. You know what? Before we moved to Nova Scotia, to be honest, I didn't know that there were provinces that didn't have bagged milk. You know what I mean? So I looked it up. Sorry, I'm going to disagree with you, Robert. Bagged milk is not wrong. It's normal. What's us? Anybody from Ontario and let's see what province has bagged milk. I think Quebec. I think it's only like 2-3 provinces that have bagged milk. The rest of Canada has jugs or cartons. I'm sure there's myths about every country that aren't true. You know what I mean? Are these bags of milk in some cardboard case or something? No, they're not, Robert. They come in a plastic bag with a tie on it. You open it up, and inside it's the 3 bags of milk. Well, Google, what's his name? What's that Joe guy? I can't pronounce his last name. Him and his American buddy, they did a video on bagged milk. Just Google bagged milk. I'm sure that video would come up. Bottles of milk getting delivered to the front door. Yeah, I think in Canada they used to do that very, 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 very long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys, this always been bothering me a little bit. I don't know. Like, every time I mention to somebody, a customer, where I am, they're like, "Oh, it must be really cold there." So, no matter what time of year it is, I get the same answer, even if it's July or August. And I tell somebody, they ask, I tell them where I am. Oh, it must be really cold there. Do you have snow? And I'm like, no, we have summer just like you guys do, right? Oh, I thought it was cold all the time, or I thought you guys always had snow. I'm like, no, oh. I'm sorry, Robert, you are wrong. None of Canada is insane. I don't know why people think it's weird milking back. I don't know. I don't get it. I guess because to me it's normal. To me, you know what I mean? I think it's better than being in the jug. You get more, you know what I mean, for the same price. I think you get more anyways. Like, I understand why it's weird to other people, but I'm sure there's things about the States that we think are weird. I can't think of anything right now, but I'm sure there's things about every country that people think are weird. Like weird laws or like, let's think, I don't get. I think I saw a show a while back on weird American laws. Like, why do these laws still exist? Why don't they just get rid of them? You know what I mean? I guess there's so many of these old laws that people forget about them. They actually don't leak at all. You just cut a little corner in the top and you put it in a plastic jug thing. There you go. Right? It looks like a bag when it comes from a cow, right? Sorta. No, Canada's not insane at all. I think the US is insane right now. No offense. I used to think wine in the bag box was kind of weird too, right? So it's the same thing. No one thinks wine in the box is weird anymore. So I don't know. I don't understand why you guys have all these different flavors of Twinkies. Yes, I can get on this. And we only have the original one, the vanilla one, with the vanilla cream. That's it. There's no other flavors. Or we don't have chocolate. We don't have mint chocolate. We don't have chocolate and peanut butter. Twinkies, none of that. Pop Tarts, we don't have a lot of flavors here. You know what I mean? You guys have tons of Pop Tart flavors. What else? I don't know. It's like a little tangent and then The milk was in a bag, and the bag was in a box. There you go. Thank you, Night Riders gal. So in the States, you did have milk in a bag, except it was in a box, and then it was in a bag inside the box, but still it was in a bag. Technically, it was in a bag, even though it was in a bag, was inside the box. I should send to you, Robert, one of those, how people, they give them a small gift, but it's giant in this box, and within the box, within the box, within the box, within the box. If you don't believe her, Robert, Google it. If you don't believe her, Google it. See, that's why I'm so surprised when people don't know things, right? I know, maybe I guess that's something they're interested in finding out. So don't look it up. Oh my goodness. You see that? Moo. Yeah, my watch wants me to breathe right now. I don't want to breathe. See? Oh, was it? Oh, you guys can see it. Okay. It wants me to breathe right now. I don't want to breathe. I know it sounds funny, right? I don't want to breathe. You see my hair's a little frizzy. It's because it's warm here. When it's warm, because my hair is curly, it goes for a little frizzy. Your watch wants you to buy more Apple products. What don't I have? Oh gosh, you guys have no idea how many Apple products we have. Anyway, this one was fears, but I do remember as a kid thought it was neat. Fridge got her own. Yeah, right. It's the same similar thing here, sort of. Well, you get your own plastic jug, right? And it's not in the box, but you just put the bag in it and you snip it in the corner, and that's it. It actually doesn't leak. You know what I mean? Occasionally, it's not very common, anyways. I never had any bagged milk that leaked. Well, once in a while, right, you might if during transit, like the outside bag that is in got punctured or something, but I never got any that leaked, though. But oh, sorry, my eye's running. That's rubbing at my eye. I'm not tired, just my eye is running a little bit. I always think when I rub my eyes, I'm tired. I'm like, no. I try not to rub my eyes, but if I don't, I don't know. It's not all the time that my eyes are running, but yeah. Anyway, you guys don't want to hear about that. Everybody's got their preferences, right? The only thing I hate is the only thing I'm going to say is, I hate when I tell somebody that I use Apple stuff and they're immediately they go, I hate Apple, or they put me down for my choice. You know what? Everybody has their own preference. You know what I mean? You want to use Android? Fine. You want to use Windows? Fine. You want to use Apple? Fine. Everybody uses what works best for them, right? And I just don't think it's right people put each other down for their choices or their brand choices, whatever that is. Anyway, it's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Everybody has uses what they prefer for whatever reason. You know what I mean? And there's something, that's all I'm going to say about it. We have farms all over, so we could go into our own little store and get it. Yeah, you know what? Some areas have things and some don't. Right? Good Amish milk. The Amish, their cheese is really good. They have the best food. And we know trips. I'm talking about St. Jacobs in Ontario. Soul Village. There was a restaurant there that was just sold only like homemade Mennonite food, or if you guys can remember what it was, I don't something to do with it's called Country Crock, the Country Crock or something. I don't know. Um, Her food was really good. It was like homemade bread you could get, and like it's basically comfort food, right? But the food was all, you know, homemade. It was a really good restaurant. It wasn't expensive either. And their flea market and that was really good. You could always get like all kinds of like they had like products. They had you know what I mean? Like I don't know. You mean like oh my god, like I'm gonna shoot myself? Because I'm talking like a valley girl. I don't mean to say like so much. I don't really I can't stop, guys. I can't stop. Yeah. Anyway. I mean, every area is different, right? Here, you know, the midnight products are really good. I'm sure they are in the other places as well. I just love their food, and their bread is really, really good. Their cheese and so on. Yeah. I know, right? Like, oh my god. I could do a really good Mr. Chow, but that language wouldn't be appropriate right now. Don't get me guys to do it, so I'd have to restrict the live stream replay. What else could I do? I do really good Nelson. Well, it's not my best Nelson, but anyways. Oh my gosh, guys, you were awesome putting up with me. I know I'm just all over the place of what I want to talk about. I mean, usually I have an idea of what I want to talk about during the stream, but I don't know. Today I'm just like all over the place. I think it's just been a weird week in terms of just in general, like I guess because of world events and so on. I don't know. It is one friggin' weird world. You're wiped out. Too much milk, too tired for milking cows. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I was going with that. What we can do, you know, is try our best to support each other. You know what I mean? And do what you can, you know. I am getting a little stir crazy working at home, but I was tracking online all the people helped and traveled. Traveled across Canada, hit the US, and someone destroyed them. Sad. What is Hitchbot? Huh? I know. I've never heard of Hitchbot. Did I miss something? What's Hitchbot? I love Hitchbot. Was tracking online all the people helped him travel to new locations. Canada hit the US and someone destroyed him. Okay. I don't know. Too windy to stack. BBs? What? Hitchbot. Oh, was it hitchhiking robot? Okay. That is really sad. You know what? But I'll tell you this. What gets me about this whole world right now is you used to be able to say your opinion and you know what I mean? You wouldn't get any flack for it. Now you say your opinion and everybody is so extra sensitive. You can't really say anything anymore. I don't know. That just drives me nuts. You know what I mean? You should be able to say your opinion without like you know, being afraid of somebody like jumping down your throat or saying that your opinion is stupid or they don't agree with you. You know, everybody too is just so extra sensitive these days. You know what I mean? I think in some cases that it can go too far, trying to be, you can't please everybody. You know what I mean? Like, but not every opinion is a good opinion. It's everybody should have a right to have that opinion, even I guess, except if it's like obviously a racist opinion or something like that. But something that doesn't do any harm and they're happy, who cares? You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's sad. People will destroy what they don't understand, right? Um, Unfortunately, in some cases, unfortunately for that robot, I never heard of that robot before. But then, I don't know. We haven't had cable in a few years now, but I think it was still a cable back then. But I don't know. OLS, guys. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna get going here, guys. I don't know. I feel my eyes drooping now, and my throat is getting a little sore. So I have had a bit of a cough the last couple of days. Hopefully, I'm not getting sick, but I'm just gonna go chill out, try and watch Drew. Hopefully, Drew is still on. And I'll watch what I missed later. But thank you so much, guys, for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Enjoy the content. I love this community and all you guys. You know what I mean? You can't please everybody, so you got to please yourself. Exactly. I agree with that. And that's what I do, right? You know what? I make these videos because I enjoy doing them. And I used to try and please everybody, but you can't, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Things have just been rough off and on since September, right? But emotionally, but I'm hoping we're trying to find. We do feel ready enough to adopt another dog, but there's not a lot of dogs available for adoption in Nova Scotia, so it's probably gonna be a while. But when we're ready, it'll happen. When the time is right, it'll happen. I should say. Oh, thank you, Cobra. I'm always kidding, right? When I say you're a devil. I just like to bug you. Thanks, guys, so much for putting up with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. And those of you guys who are new, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Bye, everybody.